We're talking dragons, unicorns, krakens, and griffins. Have you ever wondered where these incredible stories came from? Were they just figments of our ancestors' wild imaginations? Or is there something more to it? Well, get ready to have your mind blown, because we're about to peel back the layers of myth and legend to find the surprising truths hidden beneath. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll see these ancient monsters in a whole new light. Let's start with a creature that has captivated us for centuries: the dragon. These massive, fire-breathing reptiles are a staple of fantasy, from the treasure-hoarding Smaug to the majestic dragons of Game of Thrones. For thousands of years, cultures all across the globe, from China to Europe, have told stories about them. But how could so many different civilizations with no contact all dream up the same creature? The answer might be lying right beneath our feet. Literally, paleontologists believe that the concept of dragons could have originated from ancient discoveries of dinosaur fossils. Imagine you're a farmer in ancient China or a builder in ancient Greece. You're digging in the earth and you unearth a gigantic skull, bigger than anything you've ever seen, with terrifyingly long teeth. Or you find a set of massive vertebrae snaking through the ground. With no knowledge of paleontology or evolution, what would you conclude? You'd probably think you found the remains of a colossal, serpent-like monster. The skulls of dinosaurs like the Triceratops or the T-Rex, with their large nasal openings and horns, could easily be misinterpreted as the remains of a fearsome dragon. It is a compelling theory that connects our most legendary myths to the very real giants that once roamed our planet. Now, let's move from the fearsome to the fantastical and talk about the unicorn. This beautiful horse-like creature with a single, spiraling horn has become a symbol of purity, magic, and innocence. It's everyone's favorite glittery beast. But did unicorns ever actually exist? Well, yes and no. The legend of the unicorn might have a surprising real-world counterpart. For centuries, these stories were dismissed as drunken sailors' tales. But what if there was a real monster lurking in the depths? It turns out, there is. Meet the giant squid and the colossal squid. These are real, living deep-sea creatures, and they are enormous. The giant squid can reach lengths of up to 13 meters or 43 feet, and the colossal squid is even heavier, with eyes the size of dinner plates. They are rarely seen by humans because they live so deep in the ocean, but occasionally, their bodies wash ashore or they are caught in fishing nets. Imagine being a sailor hundreds of years ago and witnessing a battle between a sperm whale and one of these giants, or seeing a massive tentacle rise from the waves. You'd definitely come back to shore with a story to tell. It's almost certain that sightings of these real-life leviathans are what inspired the myth of the kraken. The ocean is a mysterious place, and it seems it held the key to this legend all along. Now for a creature that's a bit of a mashup: the griffin. This legendary beast has the body, tail, and back legs of a lion and the head, wings, and talons of an eagle. It's a king of beasts and a king of birds all rolled into one. It was seen as a symbol of divine power and a guardian of treasure. Stories of griffins were widespread in the ancient world, particularly in Central Asia and the Middle East. But what could possibly inspire such a strange combination? Once again, the answer might be found in fossils. Adrienne Mayer, a classical folklorist and historian, has proposed a fascinating theory. She suggests that the legend of the griffin originated with ancient Scythian gold miners in the Gobi Desert. In this region, the miners would have frequently encountered the fossilized remains of a dinosaur called the Protoceratops. Now think about what a Protoceratops looks like. It's a four-legged dinosaur, about the size of a large sheep, with a prominent beak on its face and a bony frill at the back of its skull. It also lays its eggs in nests on the ground. To ancient people, this fossil would look like a four-legged animal with the beak of a bird. The frill might have been interpreted as the remnants of wings. And since these fossils were often found in areas rich with gold, the myth that griffins guarded treasure was born. It's an incredible example of how real scientific evidence, viewed through the lens of ancient culture, can create a powerful and lasting myth. So from dragons to unicorns, krakens to griffins, we see a recurring pattern. Many of the world's most enduring mythological creatures weren't just pulled from thin air. Our ancestors were trying to make sense of the world around them. They found giant bones and imagined dragons. They saw glimpses of deep-sea giants and conceived of the kraken. They uncovered beaked dinosaur fossils and envisioned the griffin. These stories are a testament to the human imagination and our innate desire to explain the unknown. It doesn't make these creatures any less magical. In fact, knowing their real-world origins makes them even more fascinating. It connects us to our past and shows us that the line between myth and reality is often much blurrier than we think. The world was, and still is, full of wonders that are stranger than fiction. I'd love to hear your theories, and maybe we can tackle them in a future video. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more deep dives into history's greatest mysteries. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an update.